Good morning, good morning. I am here on my front porch and I'm going to do a little cleaning up. I wanted to do a lot more than just clean up. I wanted to remove two of the pots from this porch, but I'm not going to be able to do that today. However, I'm going to tidy up as best as I can, and I needed to pot out another plant as well into a pot. I'll see if I can get that done. But I'm going to turn around the camera and show you what I have to tackle here on the front porch. And then I'll show you once I'm done. I don't want to bore you with watching me having to do everything, but I want to show you what I plan to tackle on this front porch. But before I do that, I just want to say, how are you guys doing? I am back. It's been a week. But I just want to say hi to you guys. I love you all so much. And thank you so much for joining my channel again this morning. I know it hasn't been much DIY projects lately. It is just too hot, guys. It is too hot. The summer is killing us here in the Cayman Islands. But hopefully it'll start cooling down soon, because we're going to start getting back into what most of you call in the States winter time. We don't really celebrate winter too much, in the sense of we don't have snow, and it doesn't cool down that much. But it does get a little cooler, so we do enjoy it. Sometimes we get some wonderful breeze and stuff like that during Christmas time, and we look forward to that when it does come. But for now, I just want to show you guys what I'm planning to do in the front porch. A lot of cleaning up, and guys, I am ashamed to say that I've been neglecting my porch plants a great deal, simply because I've just been so exhausted. It's very stressful on the job lately, and it's just been a whole lot of other stuff personally going on. So just trying to cope with everything right now. So I can't deal with the front porch looking like this anymore. So I'm bringing you guys along with me so that I can, just tidy up, trim up some dead leaves, and plant out some stuff that I've been putting off for so long, and just letting the porch look a little more unified and tidy. There's also, I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see while I talk. So just give me a moment. Let me switch the camera around so you guys can see. Okay, so this is a desert rose that I have. I forgot to get one item, and that is my, excuse me, my voice is going today. It was starting to rotten just a bit down here. So what I did was I brought this desert rose onto my porch so that it doesn't get rained on, and so that I can help this area to dry out rather than keep moist. And sometimes it self-heals, but I'm still going to take this off. I'm going to cut this piece off and just keep this part of the desert rose. I think that's the wisest thing, and just treat it here, because I don't want it to start getting into this area of the plant. So that's just a key tip to you guys, that whenever you see that you're getting some sort of water rot to your desert rose, it's best to tackle it right away. I wasn't able to cut it off right away, so my quickest action was to remove it from the garden, bring it in a covered area where it can still get a lot of sun, be able to dry out somewhat until I can able to deal with it. The ideal thing is to cut it off right away and treat it so that it doesn't continue to spread. But luckily enough, I can feel that it's healing. One good thing about desert roses is that they do self-heal. If you don't know that bit about desert roses, because I'm feeling this now, and before it was soggy, and it's not soft like it was before. So it has started to self-heal, but because this is already drying off this one, and this one, and it still looks a bit funny there. I want to cut it off and treat it so that any disease there, it doesn't spread to the actual body of the good part of the plant. So this is how my porch looks. I know it looks horrible, but I'm going to trim it up as best as I can, and it'll flush back out, put out new leaves. I really want to put some soil in there, but I'm not going to do that today. I need to trim this one up as well, and I do need to clean this one up, and I do need to plant out this sansevieria in here, as well as I need to plant this one out in here as well. I need to deal with that one, and this is going to stay the way it is for right now. It's looking healthy, which is good. You can see that it's getting ready to want to join here, but I'm going to keep curving it onto itself because I don't want it to grow anywhere else but right here. And this is the pot. This one and this one is the one I want to move from the porch. If my husband can help me at some point today, I'll remove it, but it may not be removed before we finish this video. I want to move this pot from here as well, and I think I'm going to plant this plant into this pot eventually, and then I want to get a different pot to plant my ring of fire in. She's looking a little dull, and I think it's because I've been neglecting. She's so dry. I need to take her out of this pot and plant her out really like quickly. I may just still do that today. I'm gonna ask my hubby to help me grab a pot and some soil. I may just do that because I don't want to lose her. And of course, this plant has always been my trouble plant. But I think I'm just going to plant it into a smaller pot when I'm dealing with this one, and just give her a chance again. She seems to be doing okay on this porch, but I can't keep any more plants on this front porch. It's just too many. It's too cluttered out here, and I don't like clutter. So I like to free up right here and have here cleared. These buckets, I caught some rainwater, and we were getting some rain the other day because I know rainwater is the best for plants. And so the plants in the porch don't get rainwater. And I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna grab some for these plants to give them a good booster. This one as well, she's growing and she's got so much going on down there. So I'm gonna trim her off there. And I do need to plant this one in there, so I'm hoping to get all of this done this morning so that the porch can look a little more together. And once I'm done with this one, I'm gonna leave it on the porch a little longer, but so that it can heal, and then maybe in the next day or two I will put it back out into the desert garden. So that's the only one that will more than likely be a little out of place on my porch. So that's pretty much it, guys, that I want to get done today to clean up this porch. So let me get cracking, get that done, and then I'll bring you back when it's all finished. Well, guys, I'm done. Tired, and it's hot. So I'm going to show you guys now what we have gotten done on the porch, and I hope you like how I cleaned up. Most of the dead leaves are gone. I don't think there's any left. Not that I can see. I may have missed one or two, but I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see how it looks now. So this is the view of the porch. I've left this plant here because I need to plant it in the back. But this is the view. Entering the porch, it looks a lot neater, a lot more cleaner, a lot more tidy. And now I'll show you. I just push this back a bit. There's water still settling in there, and it will soak up in the plants. I've cut off the limb And I've treated it with the, it was really deep in there, guys. I'm so glad that I cut it off because it was rotting way in to the body of the other one, of the trunk, the body of the plant itself. So I'm glad I just used cinnamon on there, and I'm gonna let it heal some more on the porch. I transplanted this plant out of the pot that I have out there, that one there, and I put it into the empty pot that I had, and I think it looks really nice in that blue pot. I just tuck it nicely there. Kind of didn't want to put it on the porch, but I thought, why not just do it there for now? And I turned my elephant with his face out so you could appreciate his face a lot more. Put my little bunny there. I cut off a big piece of this plant, and now it's thinning out a bit. I've cleaned off all of the dead leaves and it looks so fresh and new again. And this one, I didn't want to trim the ends of the other leaves because it's not completely dried out or dyed yet. It still has some greenage on there. So I just thought I would leave it, and cleaned up inside where it had some dead branches and leaves. On this side, I planted out this sansevieria, that sansevieria. I took out the other succulent that was there because it was just rotting away, and so I removed it and I left these in here. You can see where I kind of damaged that one there, but I just left it. Didn't want to touch it anymore. This one I left as it was. This one I planted out this out of the pot, the sansevieria, and I planted these in here. I would have liked to get a little bit of stone and dress this, but I didn't have it on hand, so you're going to see it bare like this, but these will actually spread in here. So they're so cute, but they will spread. This one I've moved from over here because I put this one in such a big bulky one. I decided to put this one here, and I'm hoping it will do fine. If not, I may have to move it over here because it does not like sun at all. So that's my prayer plant, and it's very sensitive to the sun. So it's getting a bit of filtered sun there now, so we'll see. I'm hoping it doesn't burn the leaves again, because that's why it had looked so bad, because the sun was so hot and the humidity was so hot over summer. It really affected it a lot. Plus, I was not giving it the watering attention that it needed. So I drenched it, all of my plants down on the porch with some wonderful rainwater. And I've transplanted my cactus. I've put this plant here because I wasn't able to plant it out as yet. So I just left it there. I will tend to that when I can. But I drenched it really good with some water. I trim my, oh, I keep forgetting the name of this, creeping vine. And so I trimmed the bottom of it so it doesn't touch the ground. I trimmed areas that it was growing around here. It was growing all the way around here. I transplanted this bromeliad, miniature bromeliad in there, and that's that completed, and that's pretty much it, guys. So the whole porch looks much better, a lot more tidier, a lot more inviting. Even though it's a bit clustered still, I kind of want to get rid of some stuff here, like all of that on there. I want to get rid of all those plants. I want to be able to put this back over here. I want to be able to move this from here eventually. And then of course this is going to move. It's just temporary. So yeah, that's my porch. I'll step back again so you guys can see how it looks from here. It's really nice. I can't see it that well because of the glare. It's so bright. The sun is out and it's hot, hot, hot. Again, thank you all for taking the time out to watch my video again and join me on my channel and to see how my plants are doing and to join me with my little projects, even though they're maintenance like this one sometimes might be a bit boring, but I'm glad that I'm able to bring this to you to show you how you can take a messy area and make it neat and tidy, even though you have quite a bit of plants, and just make it pleasing to the eye. All right, well, I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I hope you will have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day. Take care for now. Bye.